Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sam Burns Field, where the Foxborough Warriors soccer team, boys soccer team, will take on the Oliver Ames Tigers. My name is Kevin Penders. I am joined by Russ Neal. Russ, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, Kevin. Good to be here. I think it was about this time last year we called the game, so looking forward to it. Beautiful day here at Sam Burns Field.
The weather is better today than it was last year, from what I remember. And nobody has that kid's hair from Sharon. That kid's hair was tremendous. Stessman. I'll never forget him as long as I live.
You're right. Good memory.
So we have the second home game tonight of the Foxborough Varsity team. Foxborough, last week, remember, we're doing COVID protocols, all kinds of new changes, things to get used to. 5-week season, homes and aways. This is our home. Next will come an away for Foxborough against OA in Easton later this week. So Foxborough gets the privilege, I guess, to be the second piece of meat on the tenderizer for Oliver Ames as they roll in, having a thunderous week one of their return to the Davenport, taking on North Attleboro in 2 games, 8 goals for, 0 goals against.
That's an impressive start. Yep, that's going to be something to watch, see how Foxborough deals with that after coming off a good week last week with Sharon as their opponent, getting a win, and then coming up for a tie at the last end of the game there. So
strong work for the Foxborough team coming back on that game, too. They were down 2-0 at halftime.
Yep.
Solid work in the second half for defense and opportunistic goals. Put them back in that game really late. They tied that back up with not a lot of time left.
So let's see if they can keep that momentum, take what they had last game with the end, and start strong today against what looks to be a strong OA team.
OA is returning 9 players from their roster last year. They are very deep. As I alluded to at the start, they came down in realignment from the Kelly Rex division this year. Every several years, the MIAA reshuffles the Hockomock and does a half to the Kelly Rex, half to the Davenport, which we're in. It's predominantly based on school size.
Okay.
And so this year, we have the good fortune, especially in a COVID year, to have gotten rid of Milford on our schedule, who always gives the Davenport fits. So deep and talented a team they are. They move up to the Kelly Rex division, and OA comes back. I was looking up a couple of stats earlier, Russ. They've been in the Kelly Rex for 4 years, won the division in the Kelly Rex in 2017 and 2019. And prior to that, they won 5 years in the first 6 years of the Davenport.
That's a strong record. That's a strong program. So a good challenge, to say the least, for Foxborough today as the teams are on the field and getting ready to start the game. OA in the visiting white, and Foxborough in the blue uniform. So
blues.
From our perspective, advantage point here, OA's going right to left.
Right. So OA going from your right to your left on the television screen. Foxborough taking the field. 11 men out. See Max Beagle joining the crew. Captain Max Beagle. The only switch I see so far from last week's schedule is it looks like we're going with Derek Axon in net this evening. Instead, he's junior Derek Axon instead of senior Nick Penders. Nick played both games against Sharon. Derek played the second half of the home opener against Sharon as well. So a little bit of change up there, not much. I see the Neals on the wings on defense. Zach Raymond and Marco Piccini in the middle. For Foxborough on the back line, Alex McGarry at the central defensive midfielder position, Jacob Tessier and Paul Frost, PJ Frost, starting in the midfield, and then Max Beagle, Matt Angelini, and John Hollis starting up top.
So, Kevin, maybe you could help me out and some of the viewers on just some of the rules as we go along. I know there's no throw-ins with the COVID regulations, and I'm sure there's some other ones we want to be paying attention to, and potentially a lot of whistles just because of the protocol. So
whistles are hard to hear, just so you know, because they're using electronic whistles instead of in their mouth. And with that, we're also going to see a lot of them raising their hand. They did it at least. Oh, quick cross there, blocked by Piccini. I saw them do it at least 4 or 5 times the other night. I thought they were carding somebody.
Okay.
It's the only way for the sound to travel.
Right. People can't hear it. Okay.
Right. This is going to be a corner kick for OA. Foxborough crowd in the box. And plenty of other ones that we'll be talking about. The contact is really subjective, Russ.
Yes.
And that's something that you'll see a lot of stop whistle play about, trying to figure out what happened there. Ball not supposed to carry in the air the way we certainly have come to know it to be done. And so if the ball carries too far, they will, because they want to disincent the headers.
The headers, yep.
And headers, headers are illegal. A lot of the chipping action. Hollis with a quick pass up to Angelini on the wing.
Nice pass.
Angelini makes
Showing
the corner.
Wheels, and that is going to be a corner.
Excellent.
Nice. That was a good pass. Good move. I think Max Beagle started that and got it out to Hollis, and nice pass up to Angelini.
Hollis fitting in very quickly as the freshman on this squad. One of the 2 freshmen that joined this team. He's really he's had an impact quickly. Tessier with a lob in. Ball is loose.
And that'll be another corner.
From Neal to Neal. Neal to Neal.
So on a ball like that, it can go up. You just can't hit it.
Correct.
But they
can trap with the chest.
Yep.
Obviously with any other part of the body.
Yep.
But they cannot. Oh, there's a tip out by OA. But no head ball. Right. And along with that, you'll also get a lot of those incidental whistles on contact, because the reality is once the ball goes up, bodies converge. So you'll see a lot of stop play based on that. It almost in a sense like a one-touch rather than a lot of actual control possession because of the contact component. So you'll see a lot of that tonight.
It's a ball up by OA.
Jeremy
ball.
Trying to get in there. On the inside for Zach Raymond. He makes the stop, kicks it back out.
Good play.
Quick one-touch.
The beginning of a game is so important when you're playing a team that's come off 2 wins like OA, 8-0, and goals 4 and goals against. So, a strong start here by Foxborough is important.
A good one-timer by Hollis trying to get up and over. We are joined, Russell, as well by, I believe, Easton Cable Access tonight as part of the Hockomock League Community Access television efforts. All of the Hawk Cable local cables are filming or airing live where they can these games, which is really fantastic for the folks, both folks who can't travel, as they've asked us not to do that for COVID, to hit away games.
That's right.
But also for those who just couldn't have been here anyhow and wanted to see breakthrough there. Pacini just gets a piece from him to slow him up. That's going to be a goal kick.
Well, one of those people watching is my mother, who's been staying with us the last few weeks as she rests her a slight injury she had, and she's feeling better, but couldn't come to the game. But I know she's home watching and watching her grandchildren. So I'm happy she's able to watch this live.
Great opportunity to do it, and we're wishing her a very quick mend. Oh, and quick one-timer there to off the drill to Kevin Lewis, who is one of their 3 big weapons, number 7. Kevin Lewis, Colin Milliken, and Brady DeVos, listed by the Hockomock Sports Center as ones to watch, and they really have started the season strong as well. That's good. I wish her a speedy recovery.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know she's going to be enjoying watching this game.
There's a nice, interesting backwards loop, and that'll be a goal kick.
Well, the head, when we think about the rules here, and there's no header, so how does that affect each team? It's obviously the same rule for both, but look at the height. I mean, it looks like OA's got some some tall guys out there. I wonder if they've been brought up heading and now they can't. So I don't know what the strategy would be, or if you just play the game and not really think about it much.
I'm sure that Coach Ambrosio has a plan there, but I agree with you. And that one of the things we did see a lot with Sharon earlier this week is Fox. See that dump and run there on the fly. That's a really great pass by McGarry. If Beagle can get there, that's going to be out. Should be out off OA. But we did see a lot last week of Sharon getting to that first touch in the middle and playing with a little bit more size. Foxborough has a bunch of seniors, but not all of them have a depth of experience. It's been a senior-heavy team for the last several years. There's a through ball. He's offsides. There's the call.
It looked like they were offside.
He got him.
Yep,
he got him.
Yep.
But again, you can't see it. You can't hear it, right?
No, you're right. I was like, whoa, what's going on? But the hand is up. Yeah. So the one touch. You think that's something we've.
Well, I think for Foxborough that speed pass up to the wing is so critical.
Yep.
Dribbling in the midfield is not getting those results, and they really got a body put on them quickly in the Sharon games. There's a quick feed.
That was a nice move.
Self beat. Oh, just outside.
Okay. That was a nice move.
Matthias Taylor.
That he had there.
Yes, it was. He is a junior midfielder. Has a goal already this season. So he's definitely a weapon. A lot of pressure coming from OA now.
Yeah, that kick
lacked urgency.
Yeah, I think that one you gotta be careful. We're gonna have to.
Here comes that kick from Matthias Taylor coming through.
Yeah, let's see this. That was the move.
Right there, beautiful move. Gets around Pacini there. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Just outside. They got lucky there.
Yeah, we want to get that corner, that goalie kick out a little further.
But they do a lot of. They do a lot of passing in the backfield and feeding that side. You know, swinging it around from the defensive end. But when you have that many guys in the box coming at you, like OA just sent, that's a dangerous play there. The other thing, Russ, one of the other rules that is difficult to keep in mind here, but you'll see it when they call the whistle on it. You cannot clear the ball past midfield.
As a goal.
As a keeper.
As a keeper, yeah.
So it's part of that, like they don't want it in the air play.
Yep.
So that is, if you have a foot on you like Derek Axon and Nick Penders do, you are taking that away. But Pacini with a stop, good.
Go to the ball.
Tessier on the move. Tessier and Hollis trying to box in number 10. Dylan Couples. Ball gets out. See, he's just
you can't
instinctive.
Help yourself. You cannot help. You know, if nothing else, maybe you fake out the other players.
There's a long bid. Scoop by Axon.
There's just no rule for going for it. You just can't hit it. Yeah, hit it.
Michael Haikal on that shot bid. Jeremy Neal to Tessier. Tessier. See, you got the bump in there. That's going to be an indirect for Foxborough.
That seemed, you wouldn't notice it otherwise.
Correct. Because it's a soccer play.
Absolutely.
Right. And that I think for the boys has to be one of their biggest challenges. Nice one touch.
Nice.
A little too hard pass from Beagle to Angelini's good bid. Angelini. Yep, absolutely well. And off that feeder that came through, long ball. I think it was from Jeremy. Excuse me. I just call them Fred and George, just so you know. I consider them the Weasleys.
Oh, here we go.
I can't tell the difference still. It's only been forever.
Yeah, not
quick
alone
move
there.
by Angelini, not there. Tries to take it to the outside. They reset. And that's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, their keeper is big.
Yep.
Drew Nicola. He's a senior. Both of their keepers are seniors. He's just tall.
Yeah.
I watched him doing warm-ups. I'm like, he's not going to have any trouble getting across the crease. Long ball. Stopped by Raymond. Hollis trying to catch up, cannot.
Try. So what are we into this game here? Almost got 11 minutes.
Yeah, we're about 9 in.
9 in, so.
We play in quarters, too. There's another change for you.
Okay.
So that's weird, and you'll have to adjust to that, as we had several conversations about the difference between a half and 2 quarters in the last game. That should be a whistle. They're playing on.
So they got the ball.
Hollis trying to contain. Angelini coming out to put on pressure.
I don't know, the quarters, I mean, it gives you a little more rest, I guess.
The idea is the spacing in the rest allows them to readjust again, get their masks back right. I mean, as you were commenting earlier, it's so hard to be doing anything in a mask.
These
guys are going to be running for the entire period in it.
Give them a lot of credit. I give them a lot of credit. It's not easy. You know what? They seem to be taking it in stride.
I think they're just excited to be out.
Yeah.
After 6 months of please get out of my kitchen table. Jeremy Neal with the poke.
Let's go.
James Hollis. Maybe the solution for me, Russ, would be if we just make them wear numbers all the time.
It. Dye their hair.
Jeremy with control. Beagle pops it to the inside to Angelini. Angelini tried to pass it back to Beagle. It's behind. Stopped by Pacini there. Good.
So when you watched the game last time, Kevin, did you find that it was tend to be more centered, that the people you couldn't get the balls wide because of the disincentive maybe to float up and hit those headers?
Well, I think it was a couple of things. I think one, you definitely have kids trying to learn a game differently than they've been playing it. That's a handball right there on Foxborough. That's going to have them flood the box again. So I think that was one. I think two, you know, there's just so much rust. They didn't get to play summer ball. They've been doing practices, but it's controlled scrimmaging, no contact play. I just think it's, you know, if you're not a club player playing someplace else, I think it really just there was just rust.
Yeah.
And you know, they certainly did the Foxborough team certainly did their captain's practices, and they ran a skills program over the summer to try to keep them in game shape and get ready. They also had Coach Ambrosio is their third coach of the year. You know, Coach Franchino did not return. There was another coach named, and then he was unable to move forward. And Coach Ambrosio, who was the JV coach, as you may remember, for Jeremy, Justin,
absolutely.
Nick, and some of the other seniors and juniors. Good stop by Piccini clearing that out.
No, we're happy that he was able to step in.
It's great.
Yeah,
it's great, and he's been really well received, I think, by the boys. It's been a good mix for the two of them. But again, a third style.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things to deconstruct on. You know, when we were here last year, we watched the Sharon game, and the Foxborough needed 1 point to move forward into the postseason play. And Sharon came up big that night to stop Foxborough.
That was a big.
So with a lot of sort of, I would say, nice move, again by 11, Matthias Taylor, quick on the one touch. That one gets by Neal and just rolls outside. That was a nice pop there. I don't know if we're going to see that again. If we can, here comes the corner kick in the meantime. They're going to reset that, try to buy us a little bit more time. Okay, here it comes on the replay. So you see Matthias Taylor, again, popping up and over Marco Piccini there. See that pass? It's the second time he's done that to get his bid. Axon looking for an exit valve. Going with a long toss. To Hollis, it's past
Not much
Hollis.
you can do if you can't head
well,
that.
again, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 guys up there marking men. If you're looking to do that sort of that soft pass build out of the back, they're begging you to do it.
It's like you're packing in football on the line of scrimmage there, and the same thing. If you can't have that outlet pass as a keeper, the goal kick, it's going to be tough to clear that ball.
They seem to occupy more space. Must be the white shirts.
There we go.
There's a good bid by Beagle, breaking that play up. OA still contains. Long ball. Oh, no whistles.
It's in.
And nobody running. There it is. Now they're off to the races. But Hector Busio realizing that there was an opportunity there, and he really got up and moving. Bid flies just wide.
From the angle, the way the coaches looked, I thought the ball was going to land on the sideline.
Either
it
that
just
or
stayed in.
It looked like there was a whistle or something. The stoppage of play. Everybody was standing. And then suddenly it didn't, and off they went. Again, it was number 18, Hector Busio, really just flying out. There's a bid. Broken up by Jeremy Neal. Alex McGarry on a steal.
Let's go.
He's out of bounds. Number 10, Dylan Couples, moving with the ball. That's going to be a push on OA.
Okay, someone tumbled.
That was Marco Piccini who went down on the turn. Number 14, sophomore.
Well, some guards, when they're kicking it in instead of throwing it in, they're making the completions. I don't know, is there a rule about how much space you have to give the kicker when he's doing the so-called throw-in?
Not that I recall, but most of those are lined up to be indirect kicks.
Okay. But that seems to work. A lot of times the throw-ins, it's amazing how many times those end up in turnovers when you watch. So
Cheney with a clear to Beagle. It's out. They didn't like something about it. It's out of bounds. Okay. I can't see the line back there. Nope, they're bringing it all the way back to the point of the kick. So again, you had something there. It was too high.
Too high? It can't be. That didn't seem to be higher than usual.
They expect them to be indirect. They're going to mark them off now.
That much of a penalty for that?
Well, it goes back to the point of contact, right?
That seems.
There's a chip, punch by Axon. Ball's in motion. Nice stop by Axon. Matthias Taylor with a one-time rebounding bid.
It's a good shot. He got some good contact. He just happened to be right to the goalie.
Axon followed that ball. Jeremy Neal trying to get it out of the end. Oh, he's going to sell.
He might have.
He's going to sell that flop.
I know he wrestles.
I was going to say.
I wouldn't think that would normally take him down.
That one off number 11, Matthias Taylor.
He's active.
Everywhere.
Calling his name. Calling his number often so far. All right, let's see if Foxborough can do something with his kick.
Back to Raymond. Raymond on the fly. Away controls the ball. Again, Neal clearing. That is going to be out of bounds.
Just out.
But you see that triangle that they operate with in the middle of the field. They're doing it really effectively so far. You got Ryan Ventura and Dylan Couples and Jimmy Keene really have been working effectively on our side of the net. Side of the field, able to feed it up to, let's see, who else we got in here.
That ball goes all the way to the practice field there, just at the gate.
Yep. Hector Busio, number 18, up top. And then on our wing over here, Ryan Ventura, number 15. And then in the middle, Matthias Taylor, who has just had a lot of good bids.
He has.
PJ Frost trying to dribble through a guy. Not there. And the race is on. Raymond and Taylor. Raymond wins the first bid. They're still going. Ball through McGarry. Tessier's getting scrappy in there. He clears it out. Ball's up to Angelini. Oh, and it's taken away off the bounce. Foot race. Number 5, Brady DeVos. Hollis with the ball, tries to chip it up to Angelini. He does. Angelini over to Tessier. Tessier down the line to Hollis. Hollis on the move. Not there. Slowed up.
Good D, but Foxborough keeps the ball and advances it down field. So let's see what they can set up. But that was.
But again, what you saw there,
nice work in this side
really
of the field
good
here.
work there between Hollis, Angelini, and Tessier.
Absolutely.
Here comes the entry from Jeremy Neal. Tips it to Hollis. Cross ball to Beagle. Squirts away. Tessier tries to get a piece of it, and that is out of play. So now you see, Russ, we're in that 2-minute zone, just like we are with a regular game. We're inside the 2 minutes on the end of the quarter. You see things come to a grinding halt. Now it's on referee time on the clock.
Clock says 1:48, so probably less than about a minute maybe.
Ball is in play. Into away, looking bid here. Broken up by Neal.
Well, they're pushing them up. I mean, the defenders are coming up from Foxborough and almost challenging Away maybe to send it down there, which they have. Away has sent the ball down there, and it's worked. They've had their chances, but maybe Ambrosio's thinking, let's go for it.
Well,
get the pressure on them.
Not going to score by playing in our end.
No.
Trying to put pressure on it by the end of the quarter. See if they can't get a bid. Meanwhile, here comes a good stop by Justin Neal.
And
that is the end of the first quarter. 0-0 here in Foxborough. Whew. Some
Well, yeah, I mean, OA had a few chances for sure, but let's give Foxborough credit for keeping this scoreless.
Absolutely.
And, the ball was on the other side. They got the ball down there a couple of times. So they just have to figure out how to do that more often, and when they're down there, how to be a little more effective. But
take advantage of their pressures when they get them.
Absolutely, but definitely encourage. I'm sure always, you know, when this continues, I mean, it's early, but teams can get frustrated. If a team they have a few chances and they haven't been able to put it in the net, they start getting frustrated. Maybe they start pressing. So let's see if Foxborough can take what I would say was a good quarter, a solid quarter.
I agree. You saw a lot of good bids by OA. You saw a couple good bids by Foxborough, but you're seeing a lot of back and forth. You're seeing Foxborough's not rolling over on them, which is great. They're holding their own there, making some adjustments. They're going to make some adjustments on that backfield clear. That's going to be something that will haunt them eventually. But right now, they've got a solid play and a good burst. You saw great.
Yeah, I think they have some. I think speed. I think OA's shown some speed on their forwards, and
definitely.
I would have to say that we in turn have also shown that we have some speed. So that I'm okay with that. It's just as you mentioned, when to clear that ball. I mean, just maybe the goalie's got to take a little time. I mean, we haven't find their spot.
We haven't even called Colin Milliken's name yet. He's number 13 for OA. He's their. He's one of their three big studs.
Okay.
And we've certainly seen plenty of Brady Devos and of Kevin Lewis and Matthias Taylor. I've seen enough of them already. I don't need to see them anymore tonight.
Taylor's had some good moves.
Taylor's had some great moves, but Colin Milliken is one that is really a stud for them as well. One of the Hockomock top 11.
Okay.
And it would be interesting to see if Foxborough can keep him in check. I assume that's really the play, is box him up. But he's been a big facilitator and distributor for them. He's already got 3 assists and a goal on the season. So that's somebody you don't want to warm up.
Yeah. Well, I keep thinking about the rules and how they affect. I'm thinking, well, if you're tall forward and you're used to heading, that's one thing. That's your disadvantage. But likewise, if you're a defender and the ball's up there, it's difficult to defend.
Absolutely.
And if they don't call the whistle, if the ball's not deemed too high, that's a challenge. So I guess it's the same rules for both teams as I said before. So
and for the style of play that Foxborough has employed in the past couple of years, with a very physical play,
yes,
you would see real exposure in this new format.
Yeah.
We're switching ends for this quarter, the start of the second quarter. So again, if you are watching home, you're going to see Foxborough going from my right or your right to your left. And you will see OA conversely going from your left to your right. And if you're watching from Olympia, Washington, or Wakefield, Massachusetts, or Brunswick, Maine, and who knows where you are, thank you for watching. If you're watching from Easton, we hope you enjoy it, and we're glad you're able to be here with us tonight. OA gets the kickoff, and we are in play. Ball passed. Neal, out of bounds.
Out of bounds, so he went for it.
He did. Lucky.
And maybe he knew that if he missed it, it would have had a chance of going out of bounds.
That was the play.
Because he was going for it.
Because if he didn't, Kevin Lewis was gone.
There was, yeah. That could have been trouble.
Russ, I should mention, I don't know what your plans are for later on this evening, but if you are getting ready to feed your mother dinner when you get home, you might want to stop tonight at Conrad's. Conrad's doing a fundraiser to benefit the boys' high school soccer program tonight, October 14th, from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. There is a flyer. Make sure you bring that flyer with you. It's good for take in or take out. A portion of the proceeds from tonight's sales for Conrad's will go to benefit the boys' soccer program.
Excellent. I'm glad it reminded me. I've been there a couple times to eat outside since they opened up their outdoor dining, and I've enjoyed it immensely. It's been great.
You can go a couple times tonight if you want. They're open from 5 to 9.
There we go.
Ball's in play. Justin Neal trying to bring it back around. It gets away. Here it goes. Hollis feeds it. A little too long for trying to get to PJ Frost. Not there. He's still chasing after it, though. Good for him. Didn't give up on the play. Alex McGarry trying to get in there. He does.
He did.
Does. Ball squirts loose and wide off of a one touch by Tessier.
Now we got it. When we get to that point, second, we got to make sure we keep possession here.
Agreed. Well, there's a lot of. Oh,
heads up, guys.
That's going to be.
They're going to call that.
They're going to call that a foul. I think Marco might have been trying to work out his new cape. He cannot fly. However, that works for us, so we'll take it.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I mean, I saw him go down, but I don't.
We saw him go down. Definitely saw him go down. There's the clearing kick.
Okay, nice.
Chest pass from Beagle trying to get to Frost. Not quite there as Couples gets right in the middle of that. But still, Foxborough comes out of it.
We got
Beagle
time.
up
That's
to Angelini on the wing. Looking to, now back to McGarry. McGarry looking, passing. No, great wheels. Great wheels, staying in bounds. He does.
Corner. Nice. That was slick. That was slick. He was in trouble. Not in trouble, but he had some good moves, but I think he'll still take the corner kick there.
He will. He does. Tessier trying to keep it. He does. Over to McGarry. McGarry trying to cross to Beagle. Body, lots of body, lots of body. Matthew Nikichuik, the defender on Max Beagle. Ball out of bounds. Goal kick. We reset. Brady DeVos clears it up to Matthias Taylor.
That's a nice little
on the run.
one touch he had there.
Pacini gets in there and under him and kicks that out of bounds to allow defense to reset.
Good stop by Pacini, but that was a nice play by Taylor there. Just to control that and advance it at the same time.
A lot of confidence. A lot of confidence with the ball.
There have been no subs, right, Kevin? I didn't see any changes, or
I don't see any for Foxborough at this stage. And in truth, the majority of the players for OA look the same unless anybody changed during the quarter break. I haven't seen anybody come in. So, I mean, looking at a couple of them, I'm like, you might not have been playing, but you were on the far side of the field, and I didn't see you before.
I thought I'd let you do all the work looking at the numbers.
You want me to try to explain it? Oh, quick ball through. Matthias Taylor with the ball in the box, working his way around one time.
Oh,
Woo.
Man, they worked hard for that one. They were in they had a good spot.
Foxborough gets a gimme there.
Let's see.
Here it comes. Here you see Taylor on the outside there, working it through.
That's your triangle you're talking about, yeah.
Right. And they're all hanging back.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody's offsides.
Well, we've had trouble the last time, just right around the middle of the field, just getting a pass.
Again, here's the press. Here's that's. They without that clearing pass, they really are collapsing and in trouble on whoever gets that ball. You have, again, 6 guys up there.
Got to play small ball, just these small,
Now a clear. Long ball. Angelini looking to get up and into it. Beagle just squeaks past him. Now he looks, dribbles. Nice feed to Hollis. Oh, just wide.
Oh, my goodness. Great pass. Nice try. That was he was speeding down. Was that Hollis speeding down the right-hand side?
That was Hollis speeding down the right-hand side. Yes, it was. Here it comes right here. You see.
Beagle got through those 2 defenders, wasn't it?
Yeah. He just one time with that, almost like the outside of his right foot.
Yeah.
Hollis just streams down that side. It was there. Nice bid.
Let's get back. Okay.
Nice bid for the freshman. That's going to be contact on Raymond. That's going to be an indirect kick for OA.
Boy, so many indirect kicks, you just take them, you don't think much of them, I guess.
Well, it's the.
It's.
So they're cheapened.
Yeah, it's like, okay. But this one's in a good spot. They're probably.
I'm going to back it up a little further.
Okay.
Be at the Foxborough 35. Here's the kick.
And there's no wall.
There's the shot. There's the bid. Axe in there.
I think it was a pretty good ball by that clever.
It was
goalie had it. Yeah.
It was a nice soft bid for 10 and 18 to get a chance on it.
Yep.
Couples and Busio, but Axon did a good job stepping up. Angelini trying to get by.
Okay.
Brady DeVos having none of that.
Number 5
and he just plows him
enforcing his will there.
He really is.
Looked to me like he had an elbow though, or at least
in a week of contact concerns, that seemed like a lot of contact.
Play on we do.
Indeed. Oh, Tessier down on the slide. There's another one. You cannot play off the ground.
Okay.
For your Russ, right?
Okay.
No slide tackles. No, if you fell
right?
trying to clear out.
Okay.
No. We're gonna have a look at that play coming through. You see right there.
I'm not sure if that was a trip to begin with.
I'm not sure, but he was on. But he was down. So Kevin Lewis was down, and so that was.
That's a good call.
That's the call there.
Let's see.
Again, another long bid there, trying to get something going for Angelini and Beagle. Oh, nice footwork by Angelini.
Wow.
One more turn. That screamed take the left.
But Angelini had that first touch was nice.
Very pretty.
That was nice.
Frost trying to reset
you see them
now.
Practice sometimes by themselves. You'll never use that in the game, and sure enough.
Neal up to Beagle. Exactly. Like, you will never use this. Why are you doing this? Because maybe today against OA I'll use it, Dad.
Live stream, I'll do it.
Right. If I had known the game was covered, I would have practiced it more. Lewis racing down the wing. He's past Raymond.
That's a good
nice
play.
Stop by Derek Axon.
Great
coming
save.
out to make that play.
Great save. He really
They're not done yet, though. What a great move by Axon to come out. Lewis was flying by. And again, here's another one as they come back through. Oh, and Lewis makes up for it there on a crossing pass from number 13, Colin Milliken.
Yep, nice pass. And I don't blame the keeper. He's kind of wondering.
No, here it is right here.
Happened.
Here it is right here. You see Milliken turn the corner on Pacini. He's got it, makes the cross, misses the man in the middle, but Lewis is on the backside to pick up the trash.
It just seems like they have more players on the field.
They, in that
time.
Scene, if we had stopped it right there, I think they did.
I would say, where was the rest of the team there?
Well, it happened fast. I mean, and maybe that conditioning component is one of the challenges. You are seeing that back line getting beat to the corners by the OA press. And we have a substitution now. Out from McGarry out is McGarry, in is Ben Ferguson, center, number 22. And
nice
out
pass.
For Tessier out is Tessier, and in is freshman Ryan Flaherty.
Okay, number 12 there.
Number 12.
Yeah.
Back line stays Pacini, Raymond, Neal, and Neal. Ferguson back to cover in that mid space, matching a little bit of size there. Oh, quick ball. This is Milliken again. Milliken with a chip. Not there. Goal kick. And that one is a miss kick, and that's going to be OA ball.
A lot to think about, rules, and players coming at you. And
the ball is still round.
Yeah.
And the ball is still moving. Ben Cohen up to Dylan Couples. Now over to Matthew Nikachuk. And I know I'm not saying that right, so I apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Matthews' mom and dad. Long bid by Lewis. Axon with the ball. They are peppering Axon in this first half. Getting opportunities. Pass from Flaherty to Neal. Back, not there, broken up. Ferguson looking to contain now.
That's the place. That's the area we need to get the ball.
And the other, I apologize to the Barrera family. I didn't see Cam make his entrance.
I was wondering, number 2 there, yeah?
That's right. So we have swapped out P.J. Frost, Jacob Tessier, and Alex McGarry, replacing them with Ben Ferguson. Oh, breakthrough.
Nice move.
Held up.
By the keeper.
Good job, Derek.
He's been aggressive going out a couple times this quarter.
Sure. Again, Matthias Taylor with the bid there.
Nice play to keep that in.
Hollis back to Neal, up the line. Nice one-touch over the defender by Hollis. Pushed back by the next contact. Barrera up the
pass.
line. Hollis looking to contain. That should be Foxborough ball.
Foxborough ball. Looks that way.
Eight minutes left to play here in this first half. Foxborough trails 1-0, regardless of what it tells you on the scoreboard over there. Our scoreboard's right, Foxborough Cable Access. The Sam Burns scoreboard still is calling it a 0-0 tie. Ooh. Or 0-0 if we're traveling across the pond.
Yeah,
Ben Ferguson with the body.
Like a hold. But boy, Foxborough had something going on right here. And kind of started going the wrong way.
That was a scientific breakdown.
Yeah.
I like that. They started going the wrong way. It's planes, trains, and automobiles.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here we
Beagle's
go.
got the ball.
Neal to Beagle. Beagle looking to get on the move.
Center. I like that. And
he's going to pass it back to Hollis. It's a little behind. Hollis is going to look up. He's got Jeremy Neal tripped up, landing on the ball, killing the buoyancy. And now resetting. Hollis going to take the set play here. Foxborough looking to get on the 18 and get ready to go. Hollis with a long chip. Straight to the keeper, though.
yep, probably didn't have to jump for that either, but he did.
Drew Nicola. No, he did not have to jump. He hasn't had.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? He hasn't had to jump in years. He's huge.
Okay.
I have to jump all the time. And that's like, you know, just to find the soap. Forget it. See in the freezer. He is one of their 2 senior keepers. Yeah, he did make that look easy. Cheney clears, bounces back. Neal with a bid.
Yep.
That's going to be out of bounds. Away ball. Ferguson tries to get a little hip check on the play there.
Yeah, a lot of the action has actually been closest to us, hasn't it?
It has. They know that Foxborough Cable Access is here. They're all trying to put a good show on for the folks back home. Number 14, Joey Carney. Ooh. I didn't see the play. Here it is.
I think that might have been a knee to the face.
Knee to the face. Yeah, definitely a solid thigh. Yeah, that would be a solid senior thigh to the face. Definitely not intended to be that way, but gravity taking over. And a clearing shot. Oh, Piccini trying to head, remembering he couldn't. Trying to. Yeah, but that's good.
You know what?
He faked everybody out.
Him. Absolutely.
He faked everybody out. That's exactly what the play was there. He faked him out.
That just got skirted right through the.
Yes, we got lucky there.
The forward, yeah.
Yep. Foxborough.
Okay.
I don't think Foxborough was ready for the ball to come that far.
4:40 left in the half here.
Oh, they're going to call that a tie-up bid. They're going to call that on Cam Barrera.
Okay, that goes against Foxborough.
The ball was going the other way. Okay. And number 4, Matthew Nikachuk is going to take the kick off a tap, it looks like, from Dylan Couples. There's the tap. There's the kick. Why not? I would do that play again. Pressure is on. OA applying pressure now into the Foxborough end with some regularity on the clearing ball. Deep ball.
Okay.
Oh, Neal with a toe pick.
Yeah. Can't head it.
Justin Neal, Jeremy Neal gets a piece of it.
Let's go. I want to see Foxborough do some running here. They had how many subs? 3 or 4 come in, so they should be. Yeah, they should be fresh.
They subbed the midfielders. Jeremy and Zach looking to contain that side. They do. Ball is off. Now it's off Todd Kaiser.
I was going to say another rule. They don't have the
no
kids
ball,
chasing the ball.
No ball kids. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's a good clear.
Is that going to stay in?
It does, but it goes to OA. Angelini, the lone attackman up top. Everybody else trying to contain in our end. Ben Ferguson, long clear ball, out of bounds.
Well, let's see if we can make something happen here once we get this ball. Good steal by
like the steal by Barrera, yep.
Nice.
Over to Beagle, nutmeg through the legs. Trying to get to
this is
Brian Flaherty. It's broken up.
Let's keep going
Jeremy
the ball, guys.
trying to win that back.
You can tell they just sometimes hold back because of the rules.
Absolutely, yep. But he's there to make that stop. Perfect. Looking up. Oh. Put on some wheels there for you, Russ. Out to Beagle on the far side of the switch field.
That's a Foxborough throw.
They're going to call that a Foxborough throw. They agree with you.
2 minutes left. Okay.
Oh. Angelini broken up by the Easton defender, OA defender. 2 men on there for the ball. Ferguson with a nice chest pass. I call that a chest pass.
Okay.
That's it was very intentional incidental contact. Oh, nice stop.
That was nice.
Pull back. And that's going to be out of bounds.
What they call the whistle?
I don't know. I guess we'll see where they mark it.
But whose ball is it?
I think it's going to be OA ball out of bounds.
Okay.
It is. And OA is on the move again. They move so quickly.
Yep.
Oops. There's a
Here we go. Break it out. Break it out.
Long ball from Beagle to Angelini. Angelini getting all kinds of contact.
That was a nice ball to Angelini.
It was a great pass from Max Beagle.
Yeah. That was nice.
But they have just camped Brady Devos on. Players are through. Nice stop by Axon.
That was a very nice save.
He used the entire corner of the box to go get that.
And he is not afraid to lay out there and put his body in harm's way because that.
Well, they may have to do it again right here. Here comes OA again. Ball through.
All right, we'll take a miss. I mean,
number 14 on the far side, Joey Carney. Let's see the miss.
Did he have,
here it is. So you see him coming through here. He's got an easy look. He's trying to make 13. That's Milliken. He's got a good look on the pass.
Did Axon take out that angle, though, and just force him?
He did. Dylan Couples and Jake Williams were the two in the front of the box there that Milliken wasn't able to connect with. And that's just fine with us.
He's played a really nice half here. Axon, the goalie.
Absolutely. No, he has. He has. Very good goalie. Long ball. Again, looking to keep it from being over that 50. It is. Nice. I think Ben Ferguson has practiced all summer with the chest pass.
Patent that move.
It's the peck pop of love.
He had a lot of pop there. You're right.
Yeesh.
Let's get that ball moved up.
Oh, the race is on. Holy! They're gonna let it go. Axon comes out and makes that stop.
That was as hard a contact. I mean, that was.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, they flattened Marco Pacini.
I don't know. I
guess the answer is advantage. There's the peck pop of love.
Look at that.
Absolutely. Our own version of Dwayne Johnson. And that's going to be it for the quarter. We are at halftime. That's Foxborough.
Unless is it
OA leads Foxborough 1-0.
Okay. That is the half. I thought for a second it might have been a timeout. Okay. Entertaining first half. Entertaining.
A lot of action.
There was.
A lot of action. Derek Axon doing a great job coming out and making a lot of big saves.
Well, he really did that, like a slide tackle kind of save. He has that down. He just gets low and
a lot of physical pressure to to that defensive line.
Yep. I think Foxborough just here in the middle of the field, if they can kind of get control and turn, and when they do that, they've been successful. But a few times, I think they've been a little, they've been not as aggressive. And OA certainly is quick to the ball when it's just sort of out there to be taken.
Equally as quick once they have it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, just really down those wings, they've been off and running and just a blur.
Yep. Yeah, good first half. Looking forward to the second half. Looking forward to see if Coach has any adjustments. But I think he'd be probably pretty happy how they played so far.
I would think so. I mean, again, you're hoping that they can keep those that OA attack to the outside instead of allowing them to turn that corner, and just the footwork up front. They're doing a great job. Angelini, Beagle, Hollis. They're really pressing that advantage. They had a good triangle going with Tessier in there as well earlier on. They're doing a great job of moving it, but they're having a hard time with the one extra step or just the collapse and the physicality that OA is putting on them.
Yeah, when you think about it, though, I mean, our goalie's been tested a lot.
Absolutely.
And we haven't really tested their goalie all that much.
No.
We had one nice, certainly one nice opportunity and shot on goal, but when you think about how many times our keeper Action's been going out
had to come out and make 5 or 6 really nice plays.
A lot of nice goals. So this. The reality is that's why we'll take the 1-0 because, in fact, it could be 3 or 4. And yet at the same time, because of that, I think because of that goalkeeping, we'll take this 1-0 at halftime.
Right. All right. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a look at the menu and think about what we're ordering from Conrad's later on to support the boys' program. But while we do take that break, it is OA 1, Foxborough 0, and we are at halftime. We'll see you in a few. And we are back for the second half. Welcome to Sam Burns Field, where Foxborough is kicking off now against Oliver Ames. Down 1-0 at the half. Foxborough looking to see what they can do to get things sparked back up. My name is Kevin Penders. I am joined by Russ Neal. Foxborough is going from your left to your right to start this half. the OA Tigers going from your right to your left. Russ, they've gone back to the starting lineup.
Okay.
It looks like we've got Angelini, Beagle, and Frost. Hollis, Tessier with the clearing pass there. McGarry, Jeremy Neal, Zach Raymond, Marco Puccini, and Justin Neal on the back line, and then in net, Derek Axon.
Well, let's see. They should be rested, ready to go, these guys. See what coach had to give them as far as any adjustments. Maybe something on the defense to help out the goalie.
To help address the streaking OA offense. Showing why they've got 8 goals in 2 games.
Let's go. Let's send it up.
Angelini to Beagle. Beagle just broken up. Felt like that was the start of something good. Frost one-times it to Angelini. He is caught by number 5. Brady DeVos has been everywhere that Angelini has been all night long.
Well, just staying in once again. I thought that was going out.
Frost to McGarry. McGarry up to Angelini. Angelini just off his foot and away. Justin Neal with the ball. Nope, deflected. I thought there was a call there too, but Matthias Taylor is on the move. One touch to Milliken. And that ball is through Derek Axon and into the net. I thought we had a handball in the box.
That's right. I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep filming.
And but it doesn't matter, as that's going to be a very quick goal. Here we go here. Matthias Taylor cuts it through to Milliken. Milliken, I think Jeremy got it with his arm. Didn't really matter.
Didn't matter.
The ball squeaks through off of Axon, who gets there.
I thought he had the ball, and
he gets there, but the bounce of it just wasn't something he could control. So it's really hard when you've got that exposure on the weak side, and you know the goalie has to get over to the strong side to make that play, and then they make that crossing pass. He's got to get back across that crease so quickly and be in position to be able to make a play. Very hard, especially when you've got just that you got a defender going for it too, and you may screen that play inadvertently.
Yeah, I could see accident. He was screened or at least bounced off inadvertently. from the defender. But I tell you, they need to be a little quicker on defense to that ball. It just seems.
Agreed.
I think they need to work on cutting off some of those angles.
Well,
it just seems that they're not always taking the right angle.
As you know, I've got the goalie curse, so the goalie is never wrong. It's the defender who couldn't get there.
Yeah,
That's the way it works.
Yeah, I like to see some improvements here. Let's see if they can make.
Connor Milliken with a through ball there to Matthias Taylor, far side. Oh, that was a pretty goal. It was a pretty goal. It was a pretty pass. It was a pretty finish right on the edge, and quickly, OA taking a commanding 3-0 lead in this game. Here comes the pass. You'll see Connor Milliken. I told you we didn't want to call his name very much. Passing straight through to Matthias Taylor. And I guess you could question it. I think he was on sides. I think he was clean there. But boy, that was just quick, effective, quick cut through. Jacob Tessier trying to regroup, get Foxborough up and running. That's off of James Hollis. John Hollis, excuse me. His brother James also playing for Foxborough. That's the freshman John. On the bounce, Max Beagle trying to get in a foot race there. He does. Oh my goodness, right in front of him they're being pulled. There's a card. Wow, thank goodness we wear elastics. Holy smokes, that was a nice long pull.
What color card is he getting?
Here it comes. See, look at this. Slowing him down. Yeah. Max Beagle's like, I am not an ox. You cannot pull me like that.
Okay.
So that'll be a yellow.
Yeah.
Justin Neal with the kick. Foxborough's better bids on the day. It's in there. Hollis with the ball trying to contain.
Okay, Foxborough throw in. Let's keep the ball down this side of the field, guys.
Jeremy Neal to PJ Frost. Back to Neal with a clear to Angelini. Just a little step high. Angelini trying to get back. Nope. Now Justin Neal to Beagle. Beagle trying to work around. A lot of chippy. Kevin Lewis, no, to Jeremy Neal now. Up to Hollis, off of Hollis. And that's going to be OA ball. One touch by Matthias Taylor, broken up by Alex McGarry. Long, wide, and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was 2 quick strikes.
Whew. Here comes another bid by Kevin Lewis. Broken up by Jeremy Neal and Zach Raymond. You are seeing the speed of OA affect the results there just so quickly. Just so quickly.
You know, I mentioned earlier in the game that Foxborough would seem to be pushing up the defenders to maybe put some pressure on OA, and then the one vulnerability, of course, is if they have those longer passes, and they've had a couple of those.
Right. Kevin Lewis subbing out, taking his time, working his way around the net. Ball to from Milliken's good bid, broken up by Derek Axon.
That was a good ball. You know, the guy can't hit it in, so he's somewhat limited. But.
Right. But
you know, Axon was there either way.
You see them painting the corners really closely. No call there. Beagle with the ball.
That's
up
good.
to
Get
McGarry.
Spread it out a little bit.
Over to Tessier. OA right on him. 1, 2, 3 guys on him right there. Ball down. Frost with the ball. McGarry now. Trying to come back to the middle to Beagle. Not there. Angelini on a breakthrough. Not there. Blocked by, I think that's
nice
Devos
play by
again.
Angelini. Oh, just behind Beagle.
Zach Raymond with a one-touch stop to McGarry as they start the press again.
Oh, good passes in here, tight.
And that's going to be
okay.
Yep,
That was a whistle.
that's going to be a whistle on Matthew Nikachuk.
No, I'm really impressed with some of those passes in tight, as I mentioned. That's good. They keep that up. This is where the ball's been stuck when they've been on offense. I think just trying to get it to that final third.
Yeah,
so.
They have a hard time getting over the 18.
Yeah,
right. That's
exactly.
They get the ball. They can control it from the 50 to the roughly the 10 if you're looking at the football lines. That's a long
So
bid.
that was a direct kick. Yeah,
I guess. It was a direct kick by Beagle, wide right, and that's going to be a goal kick for OA.
So scoreboard still says 2.
I think that's wishful thinking on your part, Russ.
I know. It's like, did I miss something? Because it happened quick.
I think,
but usually they.
we've got proof. We've got proof.
I think it's been sent to New York for it. They've approved it, so yeah, I don't have to wait for it anymore.
Number 24 trying his version of the peck pop of love, and the ball is on the move on the far side on the right. That does look like a handball also, and yet no call. That's going to fly wide into the net.
The refs are, one's in the corner closest to us. It was midfield there, so that's kind of the dead spot for them to pick up something, I guess.
Here comes that press again by OA. They circle in on Zach Raymond. PJ Frost getting a little bodied on by Matthew Nikachuk. And the rush is on.
That was some contact.
Strange play there. Oh, almost 3 points by Matthias Taylor.
I think they got to be careful. They got to clear that ball in the middle, that last one. That's a tough thing to do.
And out goes Hollis. In comes Adam Conley. Out goes PJ Frost. In comes Ryan Flaherty. They caught up to it, by the way, Russ. It's 3-0 now.
Okay. Darn.
And Axon goes with a clear. It is broken up by Nikachuk, but he passes it over to McGarry.
Those OA guys are good at getting to that ball and tall. And they can square up with
Conley
their chest.
bringing some speed there. He passes it into McGarry. McGarry one time's up, but straight to Brady DeVos. Not a lot of room there to move and work with, and OA clears it, switches sides, and comes the other way. No whistle. I thought there was, but there wasn't. That's a breakaway. Matthias Taylor getting space on Zach Raymond and getting tangled up by Derek Axon to push the ball wide and save another goal.
Nice save. Yep, that could have been a goal.
Yep. Yeah.
Axon with a clear to Beagle, off the chest, bumped, Angelini, DeVos hits him, makes the contact, clears the ball away, off we go.
All right, Foxborough.
Ball out off the inbounds, Foxborough ball again. Neal looking for an outlet, there it is. Pass to one-timer to Ryan Flaherty. Flaherty back to Neal, tripped up. That's going to be OA ball.
Right, puts a premium on those. That smaller, shorter kick and to keep it control when you're doing these throw-ins, so to speak, these indirect kicks.
Ball's in now. OA with it. Matthias Taylor up the wing. The wing is number 14, Joey Carney. And that's going to be out off Foxborough and a corner kick. So just a little shout out to folks back home. As PJ Frost has gone off the field, we give a warm and hearty hello to Captain PJ Frost's family watching in Seattle and watching in Naples, Florida. Hope that you are all doing well and you're enjoying the game despite the score. Thank you for watching with us as part of the Foxborough Cable Access World Wide Web.
Appreciating the good camera work of Paul Frost.
Absolutely. Yep. It's up in the bird's nest. And looking like a proper cameraman with his beard.
Oh, yeah. Nice move by Beagle.
Flaherty to Beagle. Beagle trying to get around.
Double team
Just,
there.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep, slowed up there. And they're back on the road again. As Connor Milliken with the ball, making his bid to Matthias Taylor. Taylor looking to turn. Not there. He bounced it off his own guy. Makes a bid. Bounces off of Axon. Axon gets in front of it and cleans up the ball. Dylan Couples is the man that Matthias Taylor had a hard time getting around there. Adam Conley with the ball. Centering pass to Ryan Flaherty. Flaherty looking for a little chip to Angelini. Angelini collapsed on by
the whole game.
Ben Cohen and Brady DeVos.
It seems like they've had two guys on him.
Not a lot going to happen there. And out goes McGarry, and in comes Ben the Rock Ferguson with his peck pop of love.
That has been very effective.
I agree.
The tennis courts are full and a beautiful day here at Foxborough. Sun is shining.
You're watching the wrong ball.
No, it just brought me over there. I couldn't help but see what was going on. It's nice how the sun stays on the courts.
Ball's into Ferguson. He is marching down the field.
He is indeed. Well, Ben's a lefty. That's his preferred
And
side.
look at that. Oh, he had him all the way down to the line. Justin Neal with the ball. It gets away. Milliken with the ball now. Beagle collapses on Milliken. Ferguson on the outside.
Spread out.
Ferguson, the long bid. I think that's good for three.
That might have been three. That would tie the game.
Magic spot. Crossbar shot by Ferguson.
Coach Kaiser heading down to get the ball. I think he's going to go get it for everyone.
Coach Kays has his work cut out for him today. Jeez. Not going to have to worry about his steps.
So that little before Ben took the shot on goal, I just thought the team was maybe a little, you saw a lot of those blue jerseys. It's good to see them forward, but maybe we need to, just a little bit spread out. OA seems to be really just all over him right now.
I think when you're down 3-0, though, you really have to press the issue because losing 4-0 versus 3-1 doesn't make a difference. You got to score, and that's something that has eluded Foxborough so far in this game. Jeremy Neal making a move. Oh, stepped right in front by DeVos. He went down hard.
Yep.
Beagle controlling. Pass back to Justin Neal, not there. Somebody, is that DeVos on the back? He is. DeVos is down.
He stepped on? I can't really think.
Brady DeVos, excuse me, he's down. He's up and hobbling, but he landed on his face.
He might have been stepped on or cleated, I'm not sure.
It might have been kicked in the back of the leg or something like that, that's for sure, because the way he went down was not, it wasn't a natural cleating, right? It was like something had happened to cause the impact for him to go down in the manner in which he did. He looked okay there, though. He clears that long ball bid right out.
Good clear. Good clear. Yep, they always switch goalies.
They have. So if we've got that right, this could be Drew Nicola or Brendan Cross. Do we have a number on the back of that shirt?
Shot on goal. I don't have it just yet.
All right, let's see on the throw. If they're both wearing number 1, they're just confused. Zero. There we go. Brendan Cross, also a senior goalkeeper. So they've pulled Drew Nicola for now and getting Brendan some work. That ball's going to go down the line.
What are we saying here? Are they saying?
I'm seeing a goal kick call here.
It's blocked. Okay.
That's a fair question. You got two of them. They could call two different things. But Derek went to get it, so I assume that means it's ours.
It's ours.
Derek Axon, junior keeper for Foxborough High, with the ball. The referees conferring on timing.
Their watches there. Okay. This clock says 2:15 left in the third quarter here.
It does, so that they will stop counting that down and defer to the keeper time. Oh boy, that clearing pass straight to Connor Milliken. One times it over to Matthias Taylor. Tries to one-time it back. Pacini gets a toe on it to clear it up. Beagle with the ball. Coming around the defender, looking to the outside for Conley. Conley one times it to Flaherty just over his head to OA. Milliken with the ball, Raymond clears. And we are inside the 2 minutes for the end of the quarter.
Good play by the defender there, and he gets it back.
That player is number 8, Jimmy Keene. Over to Connor Milliken. Up to Matthew N. Oh boy, there's a bid by Kevin Lewis.
And that
who is
out. Yeah.
Kevin Lewis has given our wings fits.
Yeah, that one we were able to catch up and get in front of him there to stop him.
Long crossing pass from Milliken. Neal contemplating the header, does not go. Tessier collapsed on by Matthias Taylor.
Yeah. You know, against other players, he might have had a little more time, but Taylor was on him quick. He had to get it out of there.
Taylor with the ball, turning, cutting to the middle. Gets there before Ferguson.
That was a nice pass.
It was. Now Lewis on the wing. Around Neal. Wow.
Okay.
That shot is up and away.
That was up and away. Had a look.
He did. Nope, he did. That was a very playable shot there.
Call that, I guess, a corner. I thought that was okay.
Corner pass out to Taylor. Taylor chips it to the middle. Flaherty with the ball. He clears up to Adam Conley. Conley with a nice poke.
Adam's fast. Let's see if he can use his wheels.
He tries to send Angelini down the line. Angelini on the ball. The cross pass long. Beagle chasing it down from the outside.
Push it up,
2
guys.
on. Justin Neal with the ball now. Swings it back through to the middle. Angelini is there. Back out to Tessier, gets away. And here they come again. Easton away. Gage Fritchman, number 17 with the ball.
17, big kid coming down, dribbling that ball. And
senior. Axon making the play.
It's a tough ball when it gets that high these days. You can't hit it.
Ball reset by OA.
Tricky move.
Lewis with a very tricky pile of footwork. That ball gets...
Axon must have called off Raymond.
He did.
On the same page. That's good.
Raymond was boxed the ball for Axon to make the play. Up to Jeremy Neal, trying to lower the body.
Didn't see a whistle.
Oh, that was a
whistle, I should say.
That was a running back play right there.
He's got to keep his mask on. There we go.
Matthias Taylor making a move.
Okay.
Oh, nice poke there by Raymond to stop that ball. Flaherty with the ball and the bid. He is up the line to Adam Conley. Oh, my goodness. With possession and advantage, the refs call the end of the quarter.
Now, what is the rule there? Is that the judgment call or not? If it's over, it's over.
It's the ref's time.
That's it.
The ref's time. He's got the clock. He calls the time.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate for Foxborough. They had a little something going there, but there it is. So at the end of 3 here in Foxborough, it is 3-0 OA to the Foxborough Warriors.
Yeah, just the first 2 or 3 minutes
Oh,
in the second half.
yeah.
That's when it all happened.
Yeah, it happened very quickly.
Not to say that OA didn't, control that entire quarter, but at the same time, those goals in the beginning of the second half really came quick and seemed to take a little bit out of the team. So let's see if they can rally.
Some of the players questioning the call there by the ref on the clock at the end of that quarter. Not a lot of happy people from the Foxborough bench, wondering what happened to.
Well, I thought there was.
A little bit
I
of
don't know
the
what the rule
hometown
is
favorite.
in high school. I actually don't know the rules all that well, but I thought there was some discretion if the team has a play at the toward the end of the half or the game that there is some objective.
The reason they take
subjective.
The reason they take the clock off the board in the final 2 minutes is that it's entirely within the ref's discretion.
Okay.
So if the ref is inclined to let that play develop and see what happens, how would we know?
Right.
If the ref is, for all we know, the ref might feel like he was already 30 seconds overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't like he was a one-on-one breakaway. I mean,
Nope.
there was.
Nope, there was nothing guaranteed there at all.
No,
but to your point, yeah, he has the watch, he has the discretion.
Yeah.
Speaking of discretion, I don't know what you're doing for dinner tonight, but I'm going to remind everybody in the greater Foxborough area again that Conrad's, which is fantastic, their steak tips are out of this world, is doing a fundraiser here in Foxborough, not in Walpole, not in other parts of Norwood, but here in Foxborough, doing a fundraiser tonight to benefit the Foxborough High School boys soccer program. They are open for dinner from 5 to 9 this evening, and if you bring the flyer, which you can get online at the Foxborough Boys Soccer website, Facebook page, or on Twitter, they will donate a percentage of all food and non-alcoholic beverages to the boys soccer program. Eat in, takeout, patio, restaurant, bar, you name it, all going to the betterment of the Foxborough boys soccer program. So I know I can't wait. I got steak tips on the mind.
Definitely gonna go.
And it sounds really weird to say out loud, but their steak tip pizza is the perfect mix of both of those items.
I've never had a steak tip pizza.
Neither had I, and it's exactly what you want it to be.
Wow. Okay. Good recommendation. No, it's nice to have that Conrad's in there. They've been empty for a little while, so it's a great spot to have here in Foxborough.
Well, and we also were wonderfully spoiled last week by Union Straw as well,
great place.
supporting the program also. So nice community camaraderie as we have the opportunity to enjoy great food at a great location, local, and that they also take the time to enjoy and give back to the community through the program.
Yeah, it's been tough to do some fundraising as well with restrictions in place, so this is a good one that we can take advantage of.
Correct. We are back to the starting 11 here for Foxborough as we get ready to go with the fourth quarter. Foxborough trailing 0-3. Devos with a long ball.
Oh, man.
Matthias
Right from the
Taylor
beginning
all
here.
alone. He dribbles through, around. Oh, and Justin Neal makes the play to break up that ball. But long ball there. They were off and running.
Yeah. That happened quick. Pretty straightforward, right? They get the opening kick. They go back.
Yep.
And send it forward, and it almost seemed like Foxborough wasn't ready for it.
No, it was a dump and run right away. Tessier boots that one out. And that's going to be OA ball. I don't know what the call is here.
Yeah.
What is the discussion?
Almost whether it actually went out as a corner. I guess not. Or did it?
At this point, it doesn't matter given where the ball is.
Yeah.
They're going to mark it as a corner.
Yeah. I think at the very end it went out.
Milliken with a crossing pass. One touch by Dylan Couples. Ball shoots wide, and that's going to be Foxborough ball on the goal kick.
Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they
Action with a wide pass to Raymond. Matthias Taylor collapsing on him. Raymond with a long ball. One time off the shoulder by Hollis, out of bounds, going back the other way. One touch by Milliken to Taylor, by Lewis, back to Milliken. Milliken looking to cross on the ball, does not connect, blocked by Pacini. Ball comes back out.
Hey Joe, what's up?
Well, you can see the key is just getting control, of those longer passes.
Oh yeah.
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 In some cases, you take away the head, and so it's even more important that you can
Justin Neal with a high boot makes the stop, as Lewis with a targeted, very clear cross switch field. Justin just got his boot up there enough to make that stop, because number 33, who was not on my sheet, he had him. He was on my sheet. I don't know where I put him.
Yep.
33, Ryan Laharis.
That's how they started the game. Let's see if they look for that longer pass.
So, okay.
Oh boy. That was definitely a takedown there.
Yep. Okay.
And that's going to be
Probably worth it.
What do we got here? Let's see.
Awesome. Thank you.
Foxborough. Pacini just
just
leverages himself right in the middle. And that OA player just collapses on top of him for the easy contact call. There's a bouncing Betty from Matthew Nikitchuk. Axon with the ball, they clear it out and come back down the other end. But again, just a one touch each time. We get one touch, and then the pressure is on.
Okay.
Raymond tries to go rainbow over his head. He does. Right over to Dylan Couples, who fakes and fiddles and faddles and doodles.
Did he save it? It was out. Did he knock it out? Okay, he must have,
Here it comes. Let's take a look right here.
That's the case.
There's the kick. Oh, yeah. He got a piece of it there. Good job, Derek
That's
Axon.
a nice save. That was in.
Good job. Way to keep an eye on that. Off the rebound from Raymond, Lewis looking to get a bid there. They go right back at it.
Well, that was a good save by Axon. That was all right.
Axon with the ball.
I think that would have been a goal.
Apparently we're going to slow that up and do it again. Derek winding up, looking around. Substitution coming from, we're held up for substitution. Coming from from OA, Michael Hakal comes in, and Ryan Laharis goes out. Axon with the clearing kick. Bump on Angelini, no call there. Ball controlled again by OA. Crossing pass here. Broken up by Beagle. Wow. Taylor again with the ball.
All right,
Axon coming out, making a full contact play to break that up. Beagle with the ball now.
There we go.
Good switch fields by Hollis.
Open space there.
To Hollis, rather. Oh, Hollis thinking that Neal was on his wheels, but he was not. And Kevin Lewis breaking around Zach Raymond.
Okay.
Axon making the save. He's there in position. Derek has really done a great job of keeping Foxborough in this game.
Lewis there didn't do as much probably as he'd like to have one back, I bet.
No sliding. That's going to be a slide on Jeremy Neal and an OA ball. I think you're right. I think Lewis. I think he was more surprised that he was there.
Yeah, something. Okay.
One-time Beagle to McGarry. McGarry to Angelini. Angelini, nice back and forth again. Beagle. Ball still loose. Angelini. Shoots high and over the net.
Good passing
in there. What a great series of back and forth there.
Here guys up there together.
You're going to see it here. You got McGarry one.
But just a little
you got
crowded there. Yeah.
Punching through is Beagle.
Good save. Good save.
Great save. and then right to Angelini. Angelini just skies it up.
Got it up.
He's there.
Nice try.
Yep, he's there.
But I think the difference was the first time it seems that they have had a few guys up there in attack.
I
Not
agree.
Just Angelini by himself trying to work it through.
The other, that one's going to get away from them. The other thing too, and you didn't see it on the replay, is right before it there had been a series of, I would say, 3 or 4 one-touches.
Really nice
sort
passes.
of just one-touch passes sliding back and forth in the middle.
Yeah,
that was some of the best work we've seen so far.
Absolutely.
Coach Ambrosio saying, I don't want that ball. Don't give it to me.
That's going Foxborough's way, so let's see if we can do it again, get something.
Tessier trying to cross it. Angelini there, doesn't connect. And Brendan Cross comes out with it. He rolls it out, coming out of the back end now. Here they come again. They're so quick on the weave.
They are.
They're
really are.
so quick on the weave. Matthias Taylor bidding.
That's
Axon sliding it out of bounds.
probably had to, I guess, probably off our defender there. So I think he had to take it, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
That will be an OA corner. Substitutions coming in for OA.
But OA did a nice job. Just in front of us right now, moving that ball.
You get that
70 yards, just 3 or 4 passes.
Right, with that long weave.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's what I had in high school. I had a long weave. Nice touch. Nice ball up to McGarry. McGarry splits it through to Flaherty, I think it is.
Oh, let's see.
No, that's Matt Angelini.
The pressure, that's good.
Brendan Cross breaks it up. That's right. Hollis is up there. I see him now. Angelini was playing on the right side, which is where they've had Flaherty.
Yeah.
So I got confused on who was there. McGarry trying to punch that through. It's not there. PJ Frost on his horse. Tessier behind him. Oh, they got a little favor there. Matthias Taylor couldn't catch up to that one. It was too far for his legs.
Can't be dilly-dallying with that ball.
Still OA ball. They still come away with it.
Yeah.
Taylor turning the corner. There's a shot. Rebound.
Let's go. That guy's
Beagle.
right on it, though.
Taylor is right on him. Beagle
nice
to
play,
Angelini. Angelini looking to reset.
He's a tough guy to go through, I think, Taylor.
I haven't seen anybody else do it yet, no. Pacini with a stop.
Play. Lewis is going to get there. He's fast.
And the ball is going to, well, boy, they're going to try to catch it, though. I'll give him credit, right? Antonio Fernandez doing his best to get down there and get that ball and keep that play relevant.
All right, I'm for a little sense of urgency here from Foxborough. I know they're running hard, and
a lot more substitutions coming in now for OA as well.
Yeah, look at that.
They just have the pieces to move through and shuttle along. Axon with a clearing pass, clearing kick, broken up immediately by OA on the ball. Touched by Frost to Beagle. Beagle back to Frost. Frost to the outside. Trying to go to Jeremy Neal. Not there.
Those passes, those OA guys
oh, my
are
goodness.
just going to pick
and
them
here
off.
they come again. To Milliken in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, nice play by Axon.
Right place, right time.
Milliken wanted the body on that. He wanted the penalty kick. No call.
Here's where just kick. Kind of duplicate what OA was doing. Let's go.
Cheney up the line, splits the difference between Beagle and Neal. That's an OA ball. See that? Here's that play. It's just a collision.
Yep.
I can't tell you it's an advertent collision or an inadvertent collision. It is. It just happened. It's not something you're going to get a red card in the box for. That's a handball there that's not called on Matthias Taylor. Beagle with the ball.
Let's go. Let's keep it moving, guys.
Raymond, centering pass, recovered by Owe. Back to Tessier. Tessier to Frost, to McGarry, back to Frost. Frost over to Beagle. Beagle trying to fight his way through. He does.
Oh.
They're going to call that on Max Beagle.
I can see what he did.
He touched him. Beagle, who had possession, fighting through the ball, has the ball taken away by the ref. Oh, that one gets past Pacini. Milliken with it. He looks on the wing to Lewis. Lewis right by the defender. Defender to Milliken. Milliken one-times it. Axon low for the stop.
God, on those wide plays, I think our defenders are not taking the right angle. Like, you can't go right at those guys.
Listen, they can put us on mute. Nobody should listen to us. We're live now, and that's the only reason you have to hear us. But if you're rewatching this game later, in an effort to prep for a game later this week, you put us on mute. There's plenty to see. Taylor again on the move. Pacini trying to catch him. Pacini.
Nice goal, nice try, and a save.
Taylor comes around Pacini on the body with the contact, draws the contact, takes it to the outside, and finishes the shot, gets it around Axon. Here it is here. See, Pacini's a step behind him there, and Taylor just doesn't let him catch up.
He's a good player.
Right?
And that's a
just
good
a
shot.
solid player. Axon has to come out there, make a diving save, but a lot of ground to cover.
Great goal. He was down, and just as he was going down, he made a good kick. Something else, but we've called his name from the very beginning of the game.
No, Taylor has been giving Foxborough fits.
Yeah.
No question. More substitutions coming back in now. You've got Ryan Flaherty in. Klaus Pompoulos making his debut, I believe, number 7. Adam Conley back up top on attack.
Oh, that was pretty slick.
It was indeed. Here we go. Axon has to come out and make another save.
He's been living that far out from the goal, you know?
Ball long side over to Neal. Taylor on him again in what has become a consistent theme.
Yeah, it'd be tough. You wouldn't want Taylor running at you if you get the ball deep in your zone there.
Another substitution coming in for Foxborough now as McGarry goes out and Barrera comes in. Coach working his way through. Everybody getting his chance here. Have another 2 subs getting ready to come in on stoppage. Stopped by Pacini.
Nice play.
He feeds it up. It's off Conley and on the move.
And, Foxborough ball.
Foxborough ball due to contact.
Contact.
Crossing pass to the middle to Pompoulos. Pompoulos picked up by Milliken. Oh my goodness. Wide open. Making the play is Axon. They're going to call that on Derek Axon.
Really?
They sure are.
Do you think
Unbelievable. They're going to call that all ball.
Is he saying he grabbed
Let's see the play here.
He grabbed his foot?
No, they're going to say that he.
Is it dangerous?
Dangerous play. That's what they're going to say. They're going to. He's clearly there making a goalie play, but that's going to be a penalty kick. Question is who will take it. Gage Fritchman, the number 17, the man coming through in the middle that made contact, that Axon made contact with. No question it was contact.
Oh yeah.
No question. But
I just honestly don't know the rule well enough. I mean, it seemed like he was making a play at a ball, that's for sure. And
he ended up with the ball.
Yeah. Now I could see how you could get hurt there, but that's.
Apparently, Fritchman is going to take the kick. Now anybody can take the kick.
Well, he earned it.
And he scores. Gage Fritchman, senior, makes it 4-0.
But give it, I mean, I tell you, when you give Axon not afraid to put his body on the line there to pay the price on the penalty, but that's a big guy coming at you, and he to go after that ball. I mean, he's
penalty kick is 90% of the time is going in anyhow. You have to guess right on the jump as to where it's going.
Oh yeah.
And you saw there, Axon guessed right. Fritchman went left. No chance for him to be able to make that play. 2 more subs coming in for Foxborough on the wings. Out go George and Fred Weasley, the Neal twins. In come Ben Bass and Alex Penders. Pacini to Klaus Pompoulos. Over to Barrera. Barrera looking up. He's got Flaherty on the wing. Flaherty getting swallowed by a guy in a headband. What is it? John Dobbin, beyond Borg on the far side, making the stop. There, that was the tennis reference. Just for you. Just for you.
One of my favorites.
Conley gets tripped up on that one. That one gets away.
3 minutes left.
$5-0 away. Boy, that happened fast.
Yeah, that's why we were talking about the first half, that we were pleased, I think, with the play and
Absolutely.
a 1-0 score.
1-0 at the half.
No,
that was
could have been worse at that time, but
nice stop by Pompoulos. He makes the bid to Conley. Conley looking to cross there, nothing there. But you're absolutely right. They played the things that we saw them able to stop in the first half. They weren't able to connected stop on in the second half.
Eventually it wears, and they get that many shots, that many chances. And that's what happened with OA. They weren't gonna miss that.
Well, not with that level of speed and footwork and selflessness.
Yeah, good passing.
Conley ripped in half by that shot.
He did take that one in the
sure
back.
Did. That was
over.
A cannon shot.
It was.
You check him for a hole. Ball's coming back for Foxborough, though. Angelini with the ball. Ben Bass and Alex Penders moving up.
Yeah, I saw Axon kind of say, "Hey guys, go up there."
in case you haven't noticed, we're losing 5-0. This is the time to go. Penders clears it up to Flaherty. Flaherty 1 times to Beagle with a little bit of help. They called glass. It's all good. Beagle tripped up there, taken away. Alex Penders with a block, keeps the ball in play. Up to Angelini, who is chasing it down.
And
they're going to call that a corner kick.
Okay. Well, it'd be nice to get a goal. It's nice to get a goal. Let's not get shut out. Let's see what we can do.
Barrera to Pompoulos. Pompoulos over to Barrera. Barrera with a long sky ball. Bass over Bass's head. Flaherty controls. Conley on the turn, not able to keep it. That's long Foxborough ball. We are inside 2 minutes. Flaherty to Barrera, Barrera to Pompoulos. Flaherty pokes it again.
High ball like that, they just got to let it go.
I say a lot of high ball action motion there.
That's why 17's got wheels, the big guy.
He does, and he's got the taste for it now that he's got a goal. That's going to be extra contact and out. Foxborough ball. Joey Carney called for the contact. Most of O&A's lineup of death having gone to the bench now.
Now, when's the next game, Kevin? I know they play OA at OA.
Let me tell you. They play again. Today is Wednesday. They play on Friday at OA.
Okay.
3:45 in the afternoon.
Okay.
We will not be here for that because we're in Foxborough. But Easton Cable Access will be covering that game live.
Okay. Excellent.
So I'm sure they won't have the same dulcet tones that we do, but they'll have to get by
they'll give
with
it their best.
Exactly. I have every faith in their ability to give it their best. And OA will go to 3-0 on the season with 6 points. Foxborough will go to 1-1-1.
OA has not given up a goal, right? This
Still,
year. Yeah.
still has not given up a goal. Nope. Foxborough will drop to 3rd place in the Davenport, or may remain tied with Canton for 2nd, depending on the outcome of Canton's game. And that's going to do it.
The final whistle. Okay.
That is the final whistle, and with that, it is Foxborough 0, Easton OA, Oliver Ames High School 5. There you have it, folks. Just a final reminder, I'll do my shameless plug one more time. Conrad's tonight is doing a fundraiser for the youth soccer program, for the high school soccer program. A donation, a percentage of all your food or non-alcoholic beverage sales will be presented to the boosters and at the conclusion of the night. It's for eat-in or for takeout, but you must bring your flyer. So go to Conrad's Restaurant, 121 Main Street, and or order up online and enjoy a great dinner for a great cause. Russ, any parting thoughts for this evening?
A tough team. We knew it would be tough, and it was tough. So let's see what we can do on Friday. Let's get them. You know, we have really nothing to lose, right? Let's see what they can do, and but some good efforts out there for sure. So
absolutely,
nice.
Great work tonight by the goalie, Derek Jackson in particular.
I'm glad you called that out. He was tough, really tough.
So here they come,
really
doing their closeout lap.
Okay.
And speaking of closeout laps, my name is Kevin Penders. I am here tonight with Russ Neal. Russ, thanks for spending some time with me. And to all of our friends at Foxborough Cable Access, and to our camera crew of Sonia Beagle, Netta Jury Penders, and Paul Frost up in the Bird's Nest, thank you very much for making that all happen. Have a great night. We are a wrap. Good luck on Friday, boys.
We some champions. They thought we was done. Winner at heart, we some champions. We want the rings, the trophies, and all that comes. Cause we some champions. They thought we was done.